yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's start now. Just making sure the stream actually works. Okay, great. Um, Welcome back, guys, to Souls of Stormspire. Last time, Amraphel was on chains after being pulled out of the bloody bathtub. Lythra and Lucian helped Amraphel down, and while surprised and in pain, Amraphel didn't really feel much different. Lythra investigated him for signs of energy and only noticed minor changes to his hands and fangs. As you guys are figuring out what the fuck that was, you guys heard Durdrin yelling for you, and you guys noticed that Ken was gone. The blue tiefling dude that was really cold. And over the body of the monk was a Bahamut tenant that said, thou shalt not profane the fallen. So you guys decided to cremate the monk to pay respect to the body. Perfect. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted from you guys.
Didn't miss the point.
Didn't miss the point. While exiting the temple, Nyssara, you ended up touching an odd painting that mysteriously replaced one of the murals. All the paintings were black except for one, which had like a hand coming out of it. And Nyssara's like, I'ma touch this.
Yep.
She almost got, but she's okay.
You gotta experience life to its fullest.
Gotta. You guys held a rite of passage for Durdrin's siblings, Lythra and Zasha specifically. Everyone else was loot goblins
I
in the background.
in the corner awkwardly.
Yes, Lucian stood in the corner awkwardly. Very quiet for this session. Once you guys got to the surface, you guys split up. Durdrin said he'll meet you guys later the next day to go to the cave, if that's still what you wanted to do. But he said he was going to go, like, check in the mission he was on for the town. You guys went to the local tavern to sleep away your injuries. Zasha's raccoons were like, hey, yo, don't go in that fucking tavern. Let's go to the forest instead. She's like, no. I'll see you guys in the morning. You guys go to the forest. You guys will be fine. You're big boys. However, once she went inside, she realized maybe she should hide herself because there was a massive number of elves, and the recent warning from the goblin kind of made her alarm bells go up. She noticed these mysterious cloaked elves talking about their bounty, and she recognizes them immediately. She walks up to Lucian, says, I'm not safe here, and leaves. Meanwhile, Lythra shows off her bartending skills and sticks it to the racist bartender by handing off expensive drinks to the dwarves at the bar. Nyssara looks on with amusement while Amraphel goes off to bed. Lucian, after hearing Zasha leave, starts to tell Nyssara and Lythra about the group hiding in the dark part of the tavern, and it triggered their attention to the point where they got up and they went to go leave. And as they passed by you guys, you noticed golden daggers affixed to their hips. Let's see how long it takes for this game to load.
It does say paused, if that affects it.
It does not.
Not long.
All right.
99.
We are going to go back in time a bit, and I'm going to pull Zasha away.
Whoop.
Oh, beans.
Hi, hello.
Hi, hello. All right. So we are back to about 30 minutes prior. and you quietly exited the bustling tavern. As you round the corner of the tavern and doors, and you can basically see it on the map, you see Crappy and Richard climbing down from a window ledge, and they get very excited to see you in one piece, and Crappy starts bawling his eyes out and runs up to
I
you.
love them. I love them so much. I want to give them a hug right there, but I know that I need to keep moving. So I kind of shuffle us off into the darkness, and then I scoop them and give them a hug.
They appreciate your hug. And Richard points and says, like, let me lead you to the rest of our friends.
Before that,
Yep.
I check myself. Is there a way that I can, like, do I feel like any magic has been cast on me? Do I, like,
So
have the sense that I'm being followed?
So typically there's a spell for, like, detecting the magic on you. You can roll an Arcana check to see if, like, the vibes are off, or if you're looking to see if someone is following you, you can roll a perception check.
Ooh. Perception is higher. So I am gonna do a perception. I know we've talked about guidance for, like, social situations. I'm not gonna use it in this case because I don't want to, like, tip anybody off.
We're
Ooh,
starting off
that-
strong.
Yeah, starting off strong.
With an 8, and this might make you paranoid, nothing is amiss. You do not notice any movements in the shadows. You do not notice footsteps from far away. It doesn't seem like you are being followed at this time.
Okay. Knowing what she just went through, she's gonna throw caution to the wind, and she's gonna cast Dispel Magic on herself.
All right.
Because even if I don't think someone's following me, or, like, am not aware of anything being cast on myself, I just immediately, any effects that have been put on me, I want to make sure 100% that they're gone.
All right. You cast that at 3rd level? I
Yes.
think that's the highest you guys are at right now.
Yeah.
All right. Any magic that was on you is no longer on you.
Okay. Cool.
If there was any
If there was,
to
I
begin with.
don't know. Honestly, don't care because I need to survive.
All right. So you're not being followed. You dispelled magic yourself, and Richard is like, "Let's go back to the forest."
Yep. And I follow.
All right. Crappy and Richard lead you through the forest to the rest of your friends. And do you trust your friends with fire?
I do, because I have the control flame cantrip.
Okay.
And
So-
they also know, like, if they're trying to keep me safe and, like, keep me away from things, they know not to set the forest on fire.
Perfect.
Ideally.
Perfect. So it probably isn't a surprise to you that you see a little campfire around all the little raccoons. They're running around doing their thing. But you do notice a familiar face sitting with them. Surrounded by his wrath, Durdrin is roasting what appears to be foraged vegetables and mushrooms. And when he sees you, he kind of, like, looks down embarrassed and is like, the little guys seem they're not allergic to anything, are they? I don't have to feed them if
That's
if you don't want me to.
No, please. They would be so happy to have snacks that don't involve garbage. Or scavenging up old corpses. I honestly should have thought of that first. Also so happy to see you right now.
Yeah, well, I thought you and your friends were going over to the tavern.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I think they're back at the tavern. I can't be there right now. It would be safer for everyone else if I stayed out of sight.
He kind of just, like, looks at you for a hot second, pausing. But it looks like he wants to ask a question, but then he thinks, like, oh, no, never mind. Like, secrets are secrets. And he goes, well... And he pats one of his rothe, and he's like, they're very soft if you want to make a bed out of them. And we can, hang out. Or I can leave, if you're more comfortable with that.
I would prefer to have someone else here, to keep watch, if that's possible. But I also, I guess, want you to know that, it might not be safe to be near me right now. What? Is there a monarchy in the Underdark?
A monarchy?
Like leaders or like some sort of system?
We got... So it's kind of like... What do you people on the surface say? Like gang leaders?
Okay.
There are like
yeah.
organizations that run the town, right? And they protect the town, but sometimes they're not great at protecting the town.
Fair.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. My family, at least whatever's left of them, are basically, I mean, they take care of a very large area above ground.
Oh, fancy gang leaders.
Yeah, except I think someone, when I was little, so I guess a different gang leader,
All right,
didn't want me around as the next in line to take care of things, and I think that's coming back to haunt me.
Oh. And he kind of looks a little troubled, and he goes, well, I'll do what I can to protect you. I can make this fire a little bit smaller, and we can just hunker down over here.
I really appreciate it, Durdrin.
Of course. What was your name again? And we're gonna go back to the other group.
Sounds good.
Hello.
You're back.
Up.
I am back.
Hey, yo.
I would pull you aside, Amraphel, but this is more just like when you go to your bed to retire early, do you do anything before you fall asleep?
I was gonna dome in my room, ritual cast dome.
All right, you ritual cast dome.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait, hold on. Okay, I will highlight that. All right, so back to the rest of you guys. So you guys see these hooded elves get up to leave in response to you looking at and speaking about them. You don't know if they heard you speaking about them, but they definitely saw you looking at them. There are some wood elf hunters enjoying their meals, and the bard appears to be wrapping up her loot.
She's rapping now.
Interestingly, Lucian and Nyssara, you notice that that one string is attached to the bard's wrists. But it's too dark over there to actually like see what color the strings are. What do you guys do? These guys are not really paying you any mind, and they're just starting to walk out. And Zasha, don't worry, you're not like right outside the door.
Yeah, I figured I would. I'll just move me.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't move me, but
you can move you now.
I'll be in the shadows. Oh, apparently I can't be in the shadows. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, it's a fence.
It's okay. I can't hop the fence.
Now, Ash, in game, how long has it been since Zasha first left the tavern? Because I got the sense it had been quite a while, but
Yeah,
I don't know
so
how time has passed.
Zasha probably left about about 30 to 45 minutes ago. So it's been a
That's
little
not bad.
bit because you guys were also interacting with the bar and with some of the other NPCs. And then I think another table left before these guys are leaving.
Yeah, there was another table of elves before.
Yeah, so it's been a little bit. It's not like they're immediately following Zasha out.
Okay.
Do y'all just sit and stare?
Oh, as soon as they're out the door, I'm gonna get up to follow.
All right. They go out the door. Pause right there. Oh, I'm going into Durdrin's voice. So as you got up to go follow, you hear a crash from the side of you as one of these guys jump down from the rafters onto the table.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
And you hear a shout from the barkeep behind you. And as you turn, you feel kind of dizzy for a second as you're like trying to reorient yourself. And you see one of the dwarves behind the table, behind the bar going, "Get off the table, you idiot!" And the thing gets down without really like acknowledging the dwarf here. And you see the elf that previously was behind the bar face down on the bar, drunk off his ass.
Huh. Well, fuck.
Oh, that one wasn't in response to us. Okay, I thought it was like coming to attack us. Okay.
No, it was a time thing. Sorry.
Oh, I did probably like jump in my seat a little bit and like put my hand on my sword, but then just watch.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait a moment here, and then cast Pass Without Trace on myself, because I still had a second level spell slot. Where's my spell list? There it is. Boop. And then I will proceed sneakily out the door.
All right.
Oh god, where'd they go?
I just deleted them because I don't have like,
Okay.
if a fight ensues, I'll bring them back. I don't have like
Okay.
an alley for you guys to like walk around in.
Fair enough.
But you do cast Pass Without a Trace. How long do you follow these elves for? Or like, how far would you go away from your teammates?
I could follow them for at least half an hour safely.
All right. You follow safely behind them.
Because my stealth is plus 19, I think, with Pass Without Trace up.
Yeah, I mean, roll a stealth check just in case you roll a nat 1.
Yeah,
but
plus
like,
10.
but otherwise, you're probably very stealthy for this. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. It's whatever.
Yeah, so 27.
Yeah, you good. You good, bro. So you managed to follow these elves. And as you're following them, you notice that their talking is very repetitive. And you see them kind of walk their way to what looks like a really rundown building. This is probably like 20 minutes away from the tavern. And they climb in through a broken window into the rundown building. And as the last one climbs in, you see the hood fall off of one of these elves, and you notice that there's something strangely artificial about these elves. They don't look alive.
Oh dear. I don't know what to do with that.
It's information.
Yeah. That's strange. I guess we'll have to ask Zasha about them next we see her. Have I heard of anyone? Like, we did an insight about the, or knowledge about the golden knives, didn't we? I don't remember what we...
I think the golden knives happened like right before we stopped the session.
Oh shit.
Roll me a history check.
Yeah.
That was like the final thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was the...
13?
With a 13, you don't know anything about the doesn't seem to be alive, strangely artificial elf. But you do know that golden weapons are a signature tool for the royal army of Gallia, which is the country that you're in right now. You guys are kind of like at the border of Gallia, Brando, and the Sword Coast.
Okay. Strange. Alright, cool. And then I will make my way back to the tavern.
All right. And that's just another 20 minutes. So for 40 minutes, Lythra and Lucian, you guys are... Do you guys follow with? Do you guys...
No.
Well, I'm the antithesis of stealth, so...
Okay, I want to lean across to the barkeep and just like wave at him and just be like, "Hey, buddy, you got a smoke?"
You're talking to the dwarf here?
Yeah, I'm talking to the bartender. I want to know if he has like a cigarette or of any kind.
What happened to the elf bartender?
Oh, yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
This guy the bartender?
I did notice that I like to think that the bartender got hammered and then one of the dwarves just vaulted the bar from before and is now taking up bartending duty. They were swapped last time.
So, the dwarf looks to you and goes, "Yeah, we have a cigarette right here." And he bows down underneath the bar table to like grab something from a lower shelf. And as he stands up, your head begins to throb, and like you get like blurry vision for a second, and then it is this elf holding out a cigarette for you, or like a box of cigarettes, like, "Here, you can like have one." And the dwarves are back to their spot, just laughing happily and chatting with each other.
Excellent. Cool. And I reach in, grab one, and say, just give him a little salute. "Thanks, boss." And I'm gonna just casually saunter myself out onto the front porch.
Pew. Front porch.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, you're like in an alley over here.
Somewhere else. All right. So she's gonna walk down. She's gonna just go against the posts and in what is gonna be so cool for nobody to see. She's gonna put the cigarette between her lips and then just bring out her sword, hold it perfectly vertical in front of her, and then cast Searing Smite. And with the heat of the burning sword, she's gonna lean forward and just inhale until it lights, and then let the sword go out. And then she's just gonna lean back and smoke for a little bit. But she is really just trying to sense, like, all right, are they all gone? Are they all still here? And she's gonna do that for a while, at least 5 whole minutes. And if she sees nothing, then I'd like to pick up from there.
All right. Lucian, are you doing anything in the meantime?
It's gonna look out and go, yeah, I can't see shit, and go in.
So, Lythra, while you after you put out the sword, so Lucian does not see this cool shit that you just did. After you put out the sword, Lucian walks out, looks around, goes, shit, and then just goes back in.
I turn back as that happens, and I just like, even in my state, I just roll my eyes after he goes back inside. I'm like, what the fuck? But and she just keeps hanging for a little bit.
Roll me a perception check. See if anything's around, anything's amiss.
So good at this. Oh, wait, that's not one of my negative rolls. All right. Still not great.
It's okay, it's the same as Zasha's. It doesn't seem like there's anything moving around. You see like one what looks like a really drunk couple just like stumbling over to a nearby townhome, but it doesn't seem to be like any sort of distress or anything. They're just like giggling and laughing, and otherwise it's pretty quiet in the town.
Okay, excellent. So Lythra is going to born from Twain and summon my big beautiful son.
Okay.
And first he's just gonna lean down, scruff him by and then be like, all right, listen, first of all, Mama's drunk. Second of all,
I know.
you want to head to this?
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I'm a dog.
Don't fucking judge me. I'm just gonna hold out the cigarette for him now. He's big. You want to pull on this? It's pretty good.
He like moves to bite it.
If he eats the cigarette, that is so fucking funny, and I'm willing to let that happen.
If you don't move your hand, he grabs and swallows the lit cigarette, and you just see like a puff of other smoke like come out like his back or something.
I'm so lucky to have you. Okay. Anyway, so more importantly, I need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna stay right here, but we need to find Zasha. I think she's in the woods. I need you to say, they're gone. Please come back. Can you just go across the road here? Look around the woods for a bit, look out for one of her little perverts, or if you see her, even better, and just see if you can get her to come back here. I trust Nyssara to come back, but we need to all stay together. And I'm my sweet, beautiful boy. I trust you more than any of these people. So can you do that for me? I'll get you some really good meat.
He already looked like he was about to nod, but then you said meat and his ears go up.
Yeah.
Of course.
I know.
I can do that. I'll be right back.
All right, handsome. Good luck.
And he runs off into the night, disappearing into the darkness, because he's a shadow boy.
Lythra moves to like put her fingers up to take another puff of her cigarette, and then just kind of looks down, looks at her hand, and laughs. Puts her hands in her pockets and sits there.
All right. I am going to roll I guess it would be a survival check for Farron to like track our buddies. And I'm going to ask Zasha, do you and Durdrin try to make yourselves the least noticeable as possible, or is it just kind of making the fire a little bit dimmer and that's it?
I would say, out of an abundance of caution, she's trying to make herself as the least noticeable as possible.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
Alright.
And it's gonna go against Farron's survival check.
Rolling so well today.
So the funny thing is...
Oh no.
You see movement a little bit away from you, but nothing comes out of the bushes. Farron, unfortunately, kind of walks right by your camp without finding you guys. And after some time has passed, he returns back to Lythra, shaking his little head and going, "No meat for me today."
No, don't. I'm still gonna give you your meat.
I'm sorry, I cannot find her.
That, you know what? That means she's doing a good job hiding. You're not at fault. I'll get you a good little cut of beef inside. You're still my good boy.
Beef.
Yeah, beef. That's right. I'm gonna summon him back to my shadow.
Okay. And Lucian, sorry, continue.
Quick question. I thought it was gonna come up there. Do I have like enough of a kind of soul bond with him that if he was out of my sight and would I feel him take damage?
Ooh. No.
Darn.
That is really cool, but based off of like what I know about Farron that you don't know, no.
That's higher up in our social link. It's okay. I'll get there.
You need to get a couple more relationship points.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have some bowls of ramen together, and then I'm gonna learn to heal it.
Can't fuck.
Listen, those are your words, not mine. I will not be held accountable for this. I am going inside, and I'm gonna shrug my shoulders, and I'm gonna go to the bar.
Well, I was gonna say if I hadn't paid for a room yet, I was just gonna do that and go to bed, so I wouldn't be here.
Okay. You pay for a bed. Do you want dinner with it?
No.
Alright, it's 8 silver for a bed.
Alright.
And Lucian, you get,
Oh, that's a passageway.
I'm gonna open this door. This door right here. Gives you the keys for this room.
DM question for you.
Yeah.
Last session, I was paying attention to all the people in the building. Would I have noticed the string of the bard?
Yes, you would have. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't mention that because there was other important things happening.
All good. If you want to just message it to me, that's cool.
Yeah, I can message you. Hold on 1 second. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Not me trying to find out how do I get back to Discord. Alright. Is that oh, and Nyssara, you return back to the tavern at this point. I think that's a good enough time. Do you two both like get a room to rest or other activities? I don't know.
Lythra's just gonna quickly go up to the bar and say, "Hey, you guys got any beef?"
The elf goes, I don't know if the kitchen's still open, but I can go check. And he goes and walks into... Move out of the way. Walks into the kitchen.
Can't get back to the bar. Back to the front of the bar.
And when the door opens up again, the dwarf comes out, and you get that headache again, and there's like a little bit of blurred vision as the door opens, and this dwarf comes out and goes, "Yeah, I can get you some beef. How do you like it cooked?"
Oh. Hey. Give me one medium rare and one raw. Don't judge me.
I have to tell you,
For something specific.
If you're getting raw, I need to read off this pamphlet about consuming raw or undercooked meats. He reads a little pamphlet.
2 medium rare. I don't want to hear all that.
He's like, all right, I gotcha. And he goes to walk away, and you notice, when you first walked into this tavern, everybody had red strings. The norm, the typical. Except for this one over here that has 2 strings, but we'll get to that at some point, maybe. As he walks away, you notice there is a green string coming off of him, and there's no red string.
No red?
No red. But as the door opens again, who'da thunk it? Your head begins to throb again, and the blurred vision comes back, and the elf comes over and says, it'll be about 8 to 10 minutes, but don't worry about it. You made a really great drink, so it's on the house. And his string is red, and there are no green strings.
I look over to the dwarfs to my right. What's their string situation?
Red. No green strings.
I look at the man, I give him a smile, and I say, "Thank you. I'm gonna wait." Well, I'm gonna wait around here. Hello. You're a nice gentleman. Off I go. Thank you for the meat. I'll be back. She's gonna just take a seat over here, and Lythra's gonna look over at this bard. What's her deal?
So she is almost completely packed up. She's stopped singing. I don't know if the music actually stopped of her singing. But she stopped singing. She's zipping up her pack, or clasping her pack together. And as she's moving around, you notice 2 strings moving with her. On her left wrist is the red string, your normal red string. On her right wrist is a blue string. She looks very, like her clothes are very weathered. There's scars all over her visible skin that you can see. And she looks tired and sad. And she picks up the cup, looks in, sees like 2 coins, and just sighs and puts that in her pack too.
I want to walk over to her as non-threateningly as I can. And first, I'm just gonna hold out a gold coin and just let that go in her cup, and then just gonna smile at her and say, "Hey, hon, you need any help packing up here?"
She gives like a very soft smile, but you notice that her eyes like are not smiling, like it doesn't have any joy in them. And she goes, "Thank you so much. No, I think I have it all covered. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back for the next couple days, and then I have to move on."
You got a hell of a voice. Don't want to, I know you're probably tired, but I'd love to get you a drink if you're up for that.
a persuasion check.
Oh, come on, Lythra, you're better than that.
Stop copying my rolls.
For a 10, she gives you kind of another sad smile with like no real joy behind her eyes, and goes, "Oh, I don't drink anymore, but thank you for the offer."
Gosh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
of
okay.
Course, but well,
It
if
was.
you need anything,
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. What is your name?
my name's Lythra, and you?
Nice to meet you. My name is Silgra.
It's okay. It's a pretty name. Nice to meet you too. All right. Well,
And-
you get some good rest. It was a long show.
Lythra, as she shakes your hand, her eyes start to bug out from the blue string. And she looks up at you, and then back at the string, and then back up at you, and she goes, "Oh, nice to meet you too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you."
I thought we were gonna have a stepbrothers moment. We just become best friends.
Did we just become best friends?
Oh, I mean, at this point, I'm gonna make point eye contact because say, I don't have to get you a drink, but do you want to talk for a minute about this? I see it too.
She nods quickly, and I'm gonna pull you away.
Can I get back to the tavern, please?
I told you could get to the tavern.
I can't move.
Oh,
I keep colliding with something.
how are you colliding with something?
I don't know.
There's no wall there. Wait, hold on. Let me check and see if there's actually a wall. Oh, there's a wall there.
Oh.
There's a wall there. There's supposed to be a wall there. Nyssara,
Alright.
are you part of this conversation at all? Sorry, I'm pulling Charlie away. He's not here anymore.
I wouldn't mind.
All right, I'll pull you over too. Sorry. Hello, Charlie. Kieran is here too because Nyssara has been trying to get back into the tavern for a bit.
I was stuck behind an invisible
She
wall.
was stuck behind an invisible wall. So, retcon all that. Nyssara's there with you too. Witnessed everything, and Silgra goes, yes. I'd like to talk to you.
That's why I rolled so bad. Nyssara's fucking up my game.
Maybe.
There. Trying to look polite, failing.
What do you ask her?
Well, I want us to sit down like in the corner, as far as we can, away from people.
Yeah. Y'all are vibing.
So, when did you first see these?
So about a week ago. Sorry. About a week ago. There was this huge earthquake, and the tavern I was singing in almost fell to the ground. Was not well put together. But I bumped my head on a piece of wood that fell down, and then I saw these things on me that I cannot touch. So I thought I was going crazy after the horrors I've been through. I thought, well, it's about time that mental problems happen. Trauma is a bitch.
Sure. Agreed.
How did you see the why do we have the same, but she doesn't have any strength. She has the one red one with the
Yeah.
So,
I wish I knew.
yeah, I mean, it's only been a few days. we were, so part of why I was curious, we were in an underground crypt sort of deal and found spooky haunted rooms. So the fact that yours was from head trauma is interesting.
I thought I was
But-
going crazy.
Not crazy, turns out. I've seen that shit. First blue. Is this your first blue?
This is my first ever. What do you mean?
you don't see him in other people?
I mean, I've seen the red ones, but no other colors.
Oh, my first time seeing a blue one is you.
Oh, okay.
Take that however you'd like to. But yeah, ooh.
I mean, is there like a reason for that?
Listen, I'm trying to find out. But
My theory is that it has something to do with different choices people may have wished they had taken over the course of their life. I'm rather satisfied with the ones I've taken, which I think is why I'm red.
As you explain that, her face gets a little bit like pained, and she goes, "Oh, maybe." Oh, and she points to Lythra.
I'm sorry.
Did you also like run away from a really bad situation and your family died because of it?
oh, fucking big. Family dead. Big. Yeah. I ran away after, but I think
No,
we're onto something here.
I ran away before this horde of mercenaries came and burned my
Wait.
town to the ground.
Lythra goes real flat when she says that, and then leans forward and says, "Were they led by a oh fuck, what's the race of the dude?
Dragonborn.
You Dragonborn? Yeah.
It's a
Were they
white
led
or silver dragonborn."
Were they led by a silver dragonborn?
She leans back a little bit and goes, why?
He killed my family.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say he's your friend. That would be a much different conversation. Yeah. I'm so sorry. He killed my family too. I think, or one of his friends did. Listen, I'm not very proud to say this, but I may have been a little bit cowardly and ran away when I saw them coming.
There's nothing wrong with that.
See, I'm not a
I would
fighter.
never judge you for that. I am a fighter, and well, he laughed at me. I did take a few out, but he laughed and left me there. And well, you could call it most of my existence for being at this point to eventually just immolate him from within.
Immolate from with. Okay.
Huh.
Well, I wish you luck
Now
on
I'll
your
do it for both
endeavors.
of us.
She it looked like she was about to make a joke, and then you said like, "We'll do it for both of us," and she kind of hesitates for a second and then just sighs and goes, "Thank you, but I don't think that will redeem me much."
Ash, what's your name again?
Silgra.
See, I'm just gonna look very soulfully into her eyes and say, just, Secret, there is nothing wrong with what you did. If there's anything you can take away from the two of us meeting and having these two strings and sharing this horribly specific history, your parents would be so happy that you're still alive. My parents are happy that I'm still alive wherever they are. And not all of us are born to carry this rage within them, and for you to be living your life, that's beautiful. And if I can just carry some of that guilt for you and use it to keep me moving on and trying to eventually put this motherfucker to bed, there's nothing wrong with what you did. I'm sorry, I'm probably overstepping, but take care, okay?
She jumps at you. Do you respond in any way?
Jumps at me in what way?
It looks like her arms are splayed out.
Aw.
I receive it.
I just wanted to see if you were like, don't touchy.
Oh no, not at all.
She hugs you, and you can feel her sobbing into you.
I warmly wrap my arms around her and just kind of lean my head in and rub her back a little bit. It's okay. I'll get him.
All right. I'm going to bring you guys back to the group. Woo!
Okay.
Discord.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
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 All right. Lythra and Nyssara, when you finish that conversation, you guys, wrap up what you're talking about. Do you guys part ways and go sleep? Do more talking?
Nah, it's sleepy time. I'm gonna get my meat.
Oh yeah, your meat is like already out. The elves tried to like wave you down over at the bar, like, hey, meat. Hello, meat. But you get the meat. You can share it with Farron. And if you guys are getting rooms, it is 8 silver each. So feel free to subtract that from your total.
You know, bunk together, bestie?
Why not?
Hell yeah. Alright. I'll say, yeah, this one's on me. Actually, wait, I only have 6 silver. You do it.
As you wish.
I've forgotten my wallet at home.
So that should be what? 2 silver left? Is it 10 silver per gold? Oh no, that's Electrum.
We're gonna go yes. For simplicity's sake.
Oh, it's not 100?
Oh wait,
I
what?
thought each one was 10.
No, it's 10.
How much is an Electrum again?
That's a weird. Don't do Electrum. We ain't doing
All right.
Electrum. Electrum's stupid. Stupid.
Fair.
Mushrooms for loose. It's just fucking Bitcoin in this universe. Like, no, we don't fuck with that.
You want to invest in some Electrum?
Electrium,
Fuck that.
yeah.
Ethereum. Electrum.
Mithril hands.
To the moon.
I'll tell Lythra that the assassins decided to shack up at a abandoned-looking village around the edge of town.
Oh, thank fuck.
Or not assassin. Well, the golden daggers are a symbol of the royal guard of this country, so that's interesting. And I'm not sure how alive they were.
Did you kill them?
No.
That'd
Believe
be
me, if I
fucking
could,
awesome.
that would have been a problem off of our table, off of our plate. But they didn't move in a way that They moved strangely. It was stilted.
Well, I hate that, but I'm very glad to hear that they did not get to Zasha because my big beautiful son here, and I'm actually going to summon my boy into the room with us. It's going to be packed, and that's okay.
Right.
He tried his best, but he did not find Zasha. But I take that to mean that she's very well hidden. But guess what? Good boys still get good meat, and I'm gonna bring out the steak, and I'm gonna give it to my beautiful man.
Meat.
Yeah. Slap him on the side. Get your meat, big boy. No, I'm gonna just keep eating on mine.
All right.
while this happens. We can process the rest tomorrow with the group, though. But holy shit! All right, I'm just glad she's safe.
All right. You guys saunter over to a room. Feel free to go upstairs and look for rooms if you'd like.
Oh, I thought we were already in the room while that was happening.
Oh.
I was not going to bring out Farron in the middle of the bar.
Wait, hold on. There you go, room. So you guys all settle down for bed. Amraphel in his tiny hut, or orb. No, not a tiny hut yet, right?
This is the tiny hut.
This is the tiny hut, okay. Sorry.
I have a tiny hut.
You guys, lull off to sleep. You guys can all take a long rest.
Zasha too?
Yep, all of y'all.
Yay.
But while you guys are sleeping, you guys all have some very interesting dreams. Hold on, let me just,
I knew that creepy doll in the room was haunted.
The creepy... What?
There's a doll in the room. There's definitely like a doll on a stand, on like a dresser.
No, I hate that for you.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
It's got like 12 green strings.
Oh, that's a crib, Lucian.
Either way, there's still a doll.
Okay.
I can't. It's also a top-down perspective.
Yeah.
Lucian just took a room with someone's child in it.
I
It's a DM's
know...
fault.
Hey! I know I've been pulling you guys away a lot. Do you guys want to stay all together for the dreams that I have planned?
I think that's fine, personally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't want to pull you guys apart for like the entire night. So we will begin with Amraphel. Amraphel, as you sleep, a vivid dream takes hold. You find yourself back before the blood-filled tub that you emerged from earlier in the day. You see you see hands clawing and slipping beneath the crimson surface. They seem desperate, and you hear the distant cry of a baby. You hear whispers over your shoulder. Are you feeling nervous? Don't back down now. Chosen one. Like a bunch of different things. The room around you quivers, its walls trembling with each step you take closer to the tub. You peer inside and you see Anansi lying motionless in the tub.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I heard either.
What did I... Oh, did you think I said a Nazi?
Yeah, I did.
We love emotionless Nazis.
Well, we love motionless Nazis here.
So you want to
Absolutely, we do.
The only good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
Amen to that.
Jesus.
No, you see Anansi Vivaldi
Okay.
lying motionless in the tub. His
I love
hollow,
that.
lifeless eyes meet yours. and his lips form silent words. You strain to catch them, and finally, a faint whisper reaches you. I'm sorry. And you awaken to the sound of panicked bangs at your door. Lucian, your dreams are peaceful. You find yourself in an unfamiliar room, and you watch your sister playing chess with a young Eladrin girl. You see a cat resting contently on your lap, and its purr vibrates your legs, harmonizing with the tranquil atmosphere. You hear yourself asking your sister if she's having fun. She laughs, calls out the name Misha as she stretches her arms towards you, and it causes the cat to leap out over to her. When you glance down at your own arm, you notice that it's normal, with only a single red string tied around it. Serenity fills the space. How does it make you feel, Lucian?
Well, he doesn't usually have good dreams, so it's just it's an odd feeling, but it's better than what he normally experiences, so I'm just gonna let it soak in.
As you soak in this moment of calm, the lights in the room begin to flicker. The ground quakes beneath you, and for a fleeting instant, everyone's strings turn an ominous black. The door creaks open, and you see Nyssara stepping through, her expression twisted into a menacing grin, her blades gleaming as she moves toward you. You awaken to the sounds of Durdrin yelling at your door, telling you to wake up. Lythra! You dream that you are in the cave system again, standing in the charred remains of the room where you all collapsed days ago. You see shadowy figures flickering across the walls, their movements erratic and blurred. In the center of the room stands a young drow girl, clutching a pair of scissors. Tears stream down her face as faint red strings coil around her, tightening with each passing moment. She frantically cuts at them, but each slice sends sparks flying and creates new strings of vibrant colors. What do you do?
Let me help. Who are you? Do I recognize her? It's not the sister from before, is it?
No. It's like a little girl.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna rush towards her and trying to like pull the strings away, try to help, try to free her.
Her gaze lifts up to meet yours, and she frantically yells at you. It's almost over. We need to talk. And when she speaks to you, her voice does not sound like a little girl's voice. It sounds like a grown woman's voice. And you hear another whisper vibrating through the red strings saying, "You need to kill her."
What the fuck?
The girl's movements grow frantic as she hacks at the strings, her voice rising in defiance. She screams at you, "You have a choice." But before she can finish the rest of her sentence, you are jolted awake by the violent shaking of the earth and the panicked screams of townspeople echoing in the distance.
Oh, shit.
Nyssara!
Yeah?
You stand before a mirror, staring deeply into your reflection.
Uh-oh, not again.
As you watch, it moves differently and steps out of the glass and into the room. "So this is what I've become in this world?" she asks, her voice sharp and cold. Your reflection begins to circle you, twirling a curved dagger between her fingers. Her eyes glisten with disdain as she spits out, "Weak." In her other hand, she holds a small orb shimmering with flashes of color that dance without any light reflecting off of it. "Don't think you've seen the last of me," she continues. "This has only just begun. And I hold the secret to your whole world's demise." "Tell me," she asks, her tone dripping with malice. "Have you done away with Lysandra yet in this timeline?"
Of course not.
You
Why would
awaken.
I do that?
You awaken to Durdrin shaking you almost as violently as the shaking you almost as violently as the earthquake that you're feeling around you itself. He yells, "We have to go. Now!" And you see hanging on the wall behind him is the painting from the temple.
Oh, what the fuck?
But there's no hand in it. Zasha.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You recall a time when your aunt was full of warmth and kindness. Back then, she always found time for you, even during her studies abroad in the Feywilds. This dream feels almost like a memory, vivid and bittersweet. She sits across from you, patiently teaching you how to make a small wooden puppet dance. You laugh together, your curiosity spilling into endless questions about the Feywilds, and she answers every one of them with a smile, gently patting your head. A red string twirls gracefully around her as you watch, and a pang of sorrow tugs at your chest. Why did things have to change? Why did it all fall apart? Suddenly, without warning, the earth begins to tremble. Your aunt cries out as the ground beneath her gives way, as she plummets into darkness, her voice calling your name. Panic grips you as a cold hand touches your shoulder. Spinning around, you see your aunt standing there, but her face is twisted into a sinister grin, her once kind eyes now sharp and piercing. A pink string drifts lazily before your eyes, and in an instant, the world erupts in flames, consuming everything around you. You awaken to silence. You sit up, and you see all your little raccoon buddies sleeping very peacefully, and you see a small note that has been placed gently on your lap. And inside it reads, "Do not trust your eyes." Durdrin is nowhere to be found, and you hear faint screams coming from town. And you guys all wake up. I don't really have a map for this, because it's like the town and the city. So we'll, go to the town for now. You guys are at this tavern over here. So you guys all hear in the tavern Durdrin banging at the doors, telling you guys all to wake up, we need to go right now. How do you guys respond?
I get up, look at the fucking black painting, and I want to do sense portal, just in case, because this is fuckity uppity.
Can you put the text of what sense portal does?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, she does that.
Detect portal.
Does Lythra see this as well?
Yeah, you're in the same room. Yeah, you see this. Sense the presence of a planar portal is an action to detect the distance and direction to the closest place.
What is that doing here, Nyssara?
Once you use this feature, you can use
I
it
don't know.
Yeah, it's a portal.
Whoa. Motherfucker.
Does it tell you? Does detect portal tell you where it goes, or just that it's a portal?
I don't think so. It doesn't say it does. So I'm assuming no.
You can stick your head in and find out.
God, I swear to God, if she tries to fucking pull me through again, I'm gonna. I'm thinking about it. I'll turn to Durdrin and be like, "So what's happening?"
Hold on. Listen, I don't know. Just these people started coming at me. One of them looked like you. We need to leave. We need to leave this town right now before one of you dies.
Lythra is going to rush out of the room and start banging on the other doors to make sure that everybody's out. I'm going to Raph's door first.
All right. Raph, you hear rat-tat-tat-tat at your door.
I'll drop the bubble and open the door.
Hey,
what?
Something's up. We have to go right now. Pack your shit.
I didn't unpack. Just pick up my
You
bag and sling it on. I'm ready.
Even better. Let's go.
Also, the painting followed me.
What painting?
The black one.
I don't know
With
what
the
you're
hand.
talking about.
The one I touched yesterday.
It's bad. It's bad. That's haunted as fuck.
Oh yes, definitely.
Nice. Do you say the building is shaking? DM?
Yes, it was shaking when you first woke up. The earthquake has subsided. You do still hear screams outside of the tavern. Also, Zasha, are you staying put or are you running to town? Or other option?
I'm gonna check on the boys, make sure that they're good, and then I am going to. I think I'm gonna wild shape into a bird, probably an owl. Or no, it's daytime now. An eagle. And I'm gonna fly into town to the tavern. Because I know I can't go there in daylight looking the way that I do.
Alright.
Being me.
Alright. Back to the other group. Sorry, I just wanted to know if Zasha was heading over or not. Do you guys also rat-tat-tat Lucian's door?
You said that there was knocking.
Yeah.
I woke
Yes.
up to that, right?
Yes. Durdrin basically went around knocking at every single door. Screaming
Alright,
for you guys to...
I'd probably kind of stagger out before they get to me.
Alright.
That was an unpleasant night.
Durdrin holds up a hand and goes, "We could talk about it later. We need to leave."
Agreed.
Real quick, I'm gonna dip to the window in my room and look outside.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
When you look outside, you see the now chaotic streets of Secomber. You see people running, screaming for their lives, and buildings bursting into flames. You see people fall, wounds appearing on them without a weapon to be found. And their pained faces flicker and change before your eyes. But it is pain all the same.
That's not good. Am I looking into the middle of town?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. I'm back out the way we came.
Or, if, well, probably don't want to. I can't help. What can you detect on this stupid fucking painting? This black portal painting. Can you tell where it goes?
Not unless I spend time doing bullshit. I'll walk up and stare at it. Do I magically sense what the fuck this is?
All right. As you get up and stare at it, you're hearing Durdrin in the background yelling. He's going, "We have no time. Stop. Like, do not trust what your eyes see. Just go. We need to go. Like, we need to go right now." Roll me an Arcana check for looking at this. Definitely not a portal painting. So it is definitely a planar portal of some sorts, but it also feels strangely like a teleportation circle at the same time.
Well, it definitely goes somewhere. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Let's just go, and I'll
All right.
start. I guess I'll start going to the stairs to see if the lobby is something I can traverse at the moment.
Sorry,
Let's go.
what was that?
I'm gonna go to the stairs up to this like floor, from the like main floor, just to see if the main lobby of the inn is like full of fuck shit happening.
It is quiet inside of the tavern.
Oh, that's nice.
But you hear families screaming, fire like bursting, glass breaking, lots of noises outside of the tavern.
All right. And I'll move down into the lobby, I guess.
We need to find Zasha. Oh my god. Okay, let's.
I'm gonna be
Get out.
honest. We need to get out of town first. She's already out of town. We need to be out of town.
I'll
Alright.
trust her in that. Yeah, we gotta go. Let's go.
This way.
All right. I guess are we just crashing the door?
I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, I'll. With one other person, maybe me and Lucian can just like double team hip check it on either side.
Well, I don't think it'd be hard to get out. I'm just saying, like, instead of trying to sneak out a back way, we're just gonna dip through the
Oh,
front
it's
door.
chaos out there. Fuck it. Yeah. No. We
Alright.
run.
Yeah,
Ye-
whatever's
Let's do it.
happening isn't tied to a specific entity, probably. So.
You guys hip check the unlocked door to the tavern. It bursts open, and you see a woman holding her child, huddled in like the back of an alley, just screaming, "Help! Help!" And you see a building fall to the ground, crumbling into dust. And Durdrin is just going, let's go. We need to leave. We do not stop. They cannot be helped. Do not stop.
I'm definitely gonna grab Lythra's arm and pull.
You were right to do that because she was like kind of coming to a stop, like looking, and it's just gonna kind of look over her shoulder and trot along as Raph pulls her, I guess.
I'm sorry. We don't know what's happening.
At what point would I have a aerial view of the party?
Around this time, as they're coming out, you see a woman yelling help, and you see them turning their backs to like go run outside the town.
Okay.
You see carnage in the town. You see a bunch of townsfolk running around. Some of them are already on the ground dead. Some buildings are up in flames. Others are crumbling from the earthquake.
Alright, I will follow the party and as a bird and follow them out of town. Just making sure that they get out.
All right. And every single one of you leaves town, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gritting my teeth. Trying not to crack my jaw. I wanted to turn around and help too.
As you guys literally go past as the last foot goes past the town gates, behind you goes quiet.
Lythra whirls underfoot to see why. What do we see?
You see a peaceful little town with townsfolk just going about their day. And Durdrin is just shouting at the top of his lungs, which is earning some looks from the townsfolk. And he's going, "Do not go back. Do not go back."
What kind of temporal...
I start squawking
Dimensional
like crazy and
bullshit.
swooping at them. Because I can't talk, but I'm a bird. And I'm gonna start dive bombing them to be like, get the fuck away. Let's go.
Does anyone else think this bird is acting weird?
Pulls out sword.
No. I smack your hand. It's Zasha, dumbass.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's. No time to think about that shit. All right, let's go. I'll follow Durdrin.
I'll tap my shoulder for you to land on. And we'll go.
I gently land. Kind of giving Lucian the side eye, like, what the fuck, bro?
As you
Dive
all
bombing us.
run away from the quiet little peaceful town, Nyssara, you hear a whistle from behind.
Oh, shit. I turn and look.
You see, perched at the top of the wall of this town gates, you see yourself, waving with a bloody dagger.
What the I give it the double bird.
I help being a bird. I also give it a bird.
That...
All right. You guys leave the town walls of Succumber, and Durdrin is just out of breath once you guys get kind of far enough away. He stops screaming, "Let's go, let's go, let's go," and he just kind of runs his hands through his hair and goes, "Oh my God. Oh my God, we're alive. Oh, okay. Whoo." And as he's saying that, and he's running his hands through his hair, you see his hair go from being the normal short hair that you see to the bob cut of his sister to the spiked hair of his brother. And you see his face changing into his siblings as he's talking.
I'll look down at my two hands and see if anything's shifting.
Yeah, our threads are all still the same, right? Or have they changed?
Your threads are all still the same. You see Durdrin's red hand, or red string, shifting into a bunch of different colors.
What the fuck?
And his face only looks like Durdrin when his string is red.
Okay.
And Lucian's string? His strings are fine?
Lucian's strings are fine. None of them have changed.
And are Lythra's the same?
Lythras are fine.
She said all of ours.
The party is fine. The party is fine.
I mean, she's gonna look at her own blue string and then just say, "Fuck, Silgra, no," and just go wheel on Durdrin. What is happening?
Listen, I don't know, but there are. And he breathes for a second, and he's still flickering like the whole time he's talking to you. So this is just happening. And he goes, I woke up and you guys were trying to kill me. And then he pulls out his short sword, and you see it's stained with a lot of fresh blood. And he goes, I didn't mean to. Some townsfolk are dead now, but I swear it was you guys trying to kill me.
Given what we just saw, I'm not questioning that too much, because we're all here now. Did you kill one of us?
And he points at
Okay, if you
Zasha,
did.
and he goes, I had to do a double take after it changed back, because I thought I killed you after we just had a nice, like, evening of roasted vegetables and raccoons. You're freaky. And he just, like, points at Zasha. Freaky.
I pop out of my bird form and
Oh, right, you're a bird form.
yeah, I pop out of my bird form and I'm like, what do you mean I'm freaky? Me or the fake me?
Now that I look at you, like,
What did you see?
oh, it's hard to explain.
Like
Whew.
everything.
What?
I start shifting to like, is it that or is it something else?
He pauses at the red hair and he goes, You had red hair. You had red hair. I don't really know anything else.
Okay.
Your chest looked like it was bursting open, if that makes any sense. It doesn't make sense now that I'm saying it out loud. This really doesn't make that much sense. Anyways,
I
don't know
I was
what's-
having a strange dream. A version of myself was holding an artifact and asking if I had killed Lysandra. So that combined with the fucking planar portal following does not bode well. She's like, Nyssara has both of her hands on her forehead and is like racking her fucking brain. Like,
All right, Durdrin, let's go back to camp. Where were we last night? We need to go back there.
he nods, shifting a whole bunch. He goes, yeah, I don't know. Is everyone in the town dead now? Is that what's happening?
Doesn't matter. We
Okay.
need to go
I'm
back to where
you.
the camp is.
I don't know. He
Why
guides you
can't
guys
they
back.
look normal.
You guys make it back to camp.
I swear to God, if someone starts coming after us for trying to slaughter an entire town, I'm going to be very angry.
It could be real awkward if the people we just saved.
Zasha,
Yeah, where are my boys?
where did you leave your boys, Zasha?
I left them at camp. They should have stayed there.
You get to camp, and it is empty.
Well,
Okay. I'm starting to panic, so I'm gonna cast 3rd level Speak with Plants. Within 30 feet of me, I can talk to the plants, communicate with them, and question them of what has happened and basically where are my boys? Who did you see someone come and attack us in the night?
Before you use that spell, before you use your spell slot. Love it. Beautiful. Yeah. You see something moving in the bushes nearby.
Very slowly. I'm just gonna make some little kissy noises like, all right, buddy, you can come out. It's safe now. I'm back.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my thing didn't save. Hold on. Yep, my thing didn't save at all. Well, anyways, as you go, like, come here, you hear, your voice say, I'm back. And...
Wait, whose voice? Sorry.
Zasha's voice from the bushes says, I'm back.
What the fuck?
And you see, moving very, like in a stuttering motion, as if all of their joints are creaking as it moves. I'm sending it in Discord because Foundry hates me and they didn't save my stuff.
Actually says, hi, this is the body horror part of the campaign.
Oh my god.
You see what looks like a doll version of Zasha coming out of the bushes. And although it is physically there, it's moving the bushes, it seems to be like the edges of its features seem to be blurry almost. And it is slowly making its way towards Zasha. What do you guys do?
Does it have strings? Does it have strings?
Does it have strings?
Good question. I was going to see if I could get a little quick size up of whether or not it's an arcane construction.
I'm getting ready to shoot her in the knee.
It is. She has a pink string. A singular pink string.
Kill it. It's. They're not alive anymore. We need to kill them.
All right, I pulled my gun out.
All right. As you guys pull out your weapons, ready to fight, you hear a cackling laugh. This music does not work. Why did I click that music? This music does not sound like spooky stuff. You hear a cackling laugh from the other side of the clearing, and it sounds like Lythra.
No.
And you see, coming out of the bushes, its features still kind of a little bit blurry and wacky. What looks like a more damaged version of Lythra, dragging a oversized maul with her. And she has a singular blue string. And then you hear what sounds like a shotgun being cocked. from your left. And you see a silent and more robotic-looking Lucian coming out of the bushes with a singular green string. And then finally you hear a chuckle from your right. And Nyssara, this is a familiar face for you.
Ooh, that bitch.
But she comes out and goes, "You thought you could run?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode session. Because we can't do this battle in 15 minutes.